welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is doing well on their journey. You guys, it's been a long day. I'm hearing such a long ways to get there. I got a long ways to get there. I wanna praise you like I should. Oh, yeah. You guys. Hi, Taylor. I probably have salad in my teeth too. It's okay. We'll just take it out if we got to. Oh. The universe picked the right one for this, right? Because I have to say it how I get it, all right? And I have no shame, so yeah. Let's light a candle too. I always like to have a candle burning for the guides. I know that that one burned out. I know that you guys don't hear me say it when I'm on here, okay? But I call in my higher self and my guides, okay? And I pay thanks to those that come through, okay? So, yeah. Thank your guides in the way that they're able to show up for you, okay? When they intervene, okay, you do have to ask, but when they do intervene, they are essentially cashing in their good Dharma points to come in and aid you. And it takes a lot of energy, okay? All right. So we are starting something new. All right. I have added a perk to the $5 holler tier. Okay. From here on out, when I get an extended reading, okay, I will kick it over to the $5 holler tier. Okay. Meaning, say you don't want to, you know, pay for the higher tiers. All right. And the reading is resonating and you want to have access to the extended version, okay, well, you can join the $5 holler tier and, you know, you can cancel that membership directly after if you choose to, okay? A membership lasts for a month, but, you know, $5 is a pretty good price for an extended reading in which there will be an extended version of this reading, and it will be available to all channel members, okay? If you just pick the right tier for you, okay? If you join the gold tier, okay, we do astrology over there. The silver tier is for downloads, okay? Yeah. Bronze tier, I do weekly readings over there, individualized. I hop on there a lot. I do give my members free mini personal readings every now and again, which we just did the night before last. And yeah, and now the $5 holler tier will have the extended versions of these readings. So I think that's why the universe picks you for this. You don't sugarcoat. You say it how you hear it, shamelessly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It took a long, maybe that song I just channeled. It took a long time to get here. What is it? Yeah, something. I wanna praise you like I should. And yeah, I'm giving praise to my guides. All right. Also, it did take me a long time to get here. Okay, I had to get my ego knocked out. I had to get my ass kicked. All right. I had to get rattled around, shimmied about a lot. All right. Sometimes it's a wonder there's any neurons left in there firing, but they are. They are, and they're firing on all cylinders. Okay, with all elements. All right. Listen, I looked for these letters. Okay. This was from the Virgo reading, which will go with this, okay, that I did on Bronze Tier. And it literally spelt out buzz. Buzzed, right? Yeah. And then I couldn't find these cards, okay? I even took the camera down and moved it all around the desk and still couldn't find these cards. So, yeah, an automatopoeia, right? Buzz. All right. So this reading will be for Sagittarius and Leo combined. I was told to do those two signs, and you do not have to be either of those signs for this reading to resonate. We all have a sun sign. This is still technically Leo season until the 23rd. We're all dealing with Leo energy, and Sagittarius is about world. Jupiter is world events, okay? And so Jupiter is currently in Cancer. So somebody here could be a Cancer. But I do recommend checking where your Jupiter is at to get the most out of this reading. Check your 9th house and your Jupiter, okay, and your 5th house. And we all know our sun sign, okay? So, on the way here, you guys, I'm exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. On the way here, I've been channeling for your reading since early this morning. Okay, it all started with a song, and it went. Okay, it went. Yeah, this is for the extended. Okay, I've literally been channeling for you all day. This is what I had before I left the house for this main channel reading, and for the extended version, I'm taking what I channeled. Okay, and I hit the matrix, right? This is what my 3D reality. So to get the full spectrum, join members. We would love to have you over there. So on the right over here. Yeah, all right. This is just going along with the message. So my ignore the dust on here, right? So your hands could be going numb. Your hands could be tingling, okay? Because on the way over here, my middle finger, the tips of my middle finger, okay, it was going numb, okay? And now that I look, right, the middle finger is ruled by Saturn. Gemini is the hands. You could be dealing with Capricorn or Gemini energy. Also, yeah. So, yeah, you could be this energy, okay? But the tip of my middle finger, and as I look here, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, all on the middle finger there. Okay. So, yeah, Saturn rules the middle finger, okay? Which is about karma, discipline, groundedness, things like this, time, all right? I'm hearing, if you're lost, or you will find it, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting, time after time. Yeah. So that goes along with, okay, this is, we're all over the place, okay? Because like I said, I've been in your energy all day. So Jupiter in Cancer, yeah. The sun is still in Leo, all right? It switches to Virgo on the 23rd. So you could be looking out your window. You could be waiting on something, okay? This could be as simple as, you could be daydreaming, looking out your window. You could be waiting on your child to get home from school. Take it how it resonates. So you could be waiting on a package, but time after time, you could be dazed off in space, waiting for the time to pass. So, yeah, the numbing of hands. Middle finger, Saturn. Yeah, Gemini rules the hand. So Saturn is all about structure, discipline, and karma. Okay, Gemini is Mercury. It's our thought and our speech, anything to do with communication. So you could be going through karma linked to communication, speech, right? Your thoughts. I am seeing this, right, as a throat chakra activation, okay? Yeah, this could be the karma. Okay, this could be you taking your voice back, okay, from somebody who is verbally abusive. Take it how it resonates. So you could have been locked up, all right? You could run into somebody you were locked up with and they're not looking so good, okay? They could be, you know, you could be, have overcome an addiction, or you could be facing an addiction, but yeah, this person could not look so good because they're on the drugs, all right? You could have 889 in your social security number, or this could be your area code or something like this, but you could also be seeing 888, right, or 999, getting ready to complete a chapter, and or facing your fears. You're facing some sort of fear, all right? 888 is an enlightenment, okay? You could speak Portuguese, because this morning on the Virgo reading, it was called, Please Don't Shoot Me Down, 'Cause I'm Flying. Yeah, that song's by Lil Wayne. Somebody's name could be Wayne. There was a lot of good, really good, so channelings over there. So you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. They Mercury is also a ruler of Virgo. So you could speak Portuguese. I was literally channeling Portuguese on that reading, and I do not speak Portuguese, okay? So somebody's guides, they do, right? Yeah, you could be from Brazil. Yeah. This could be a past life energy for somebody. So yeah, it is. All right. So that's what we got from there. And like I said, this will go on the extended version. And like I said, the extended versions of any readings that I do on the main channel from here on out will go to the $5 holler tier, so that, you know, it's $5 to go watch, okay? And you get access to all of that tier's videos. It's worth the $5, and you can cancel the subscription after the month, right? So you'll have to forgive me. These messages are really sloppy. I was in a hurry, you guys. So what came first? The trail or the trailblazer? So Leo and Sagittarius, you are fire signs, right? You do blaze the trail, okay? You do set trends, okay? You could be a trendsetter. You could be, an influencer of some sort, or people just look up to you, okay? So, let me get a pen. Yep, Leo and Sag, okay? Yeah, the trail. Trail or trailblazer, okay? Yep. So Leo energy is about the ego, enlightenment. It's our consciousness. The sun holds our consciousness. And Sagittarius is all about expansion, higher learning, right? After I channeled that, I was also seeing this trailblazer, the trail or trailblazer, as chemtrails. Okay. Yeah, chemtrails, okay. In Sagittarius, right? The horse. All right. Get it? The trails. And the chemtrails, right? The fogginess, not seeing a way out of a situation / someone in your environment is clouding your vision, right? This goes back, this ties into the Virgo reading, right? If they're projecting or speaking that throat chakra, the karma and the throat chakra, onto you, what it is you are, and you believe them, okay? That belief system, okay, is creating your reality, okay? You're believing that about yourself. So, yeah. I'm also hearing, with the clouding your vision, I'm also hearing Tunnel Vision, okay, by Kodak Black. I gotta keep that tunnel vision. You know they don't like to see me winning. They want to see me in the penitentiary. Yeah, somebody's locked up, right? Or was locked up. Go listen to that song. All right, so also the trail equals earth and the blazer's fire. So that's wind, or yeah, earth and fire. So the wind and water is missing, okay? The ease of flow, all right? So you could be stuck mentally and emotionally right now, right? The ego and the higher mind. So someone's thoughts and feelings about you are keeping you bound to a lower timeline. They need you there. You are what you believe, trapped in fear, so you don't alter your path and go into the wild unknown, right? Blazing them new trails. Yeah, you could be dreaming of forests, caves, mazes, all right? In the reading that I did, the labyrinth, to the one going through the labyrinth, okay? That will go with this as well. So when I channeled the Leo and Sag, right, this is who this reading's for. Okay, what's missing in between is Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio, right? So yeah, and those energies are about changing your routines. Virgo is about your routines and your service to others, okay, and your physical health, okay, balancing your energy, Libra energy, right, to transform your reality. The transformation is Scorpionic energy. So I was also getting the last airbender. That could be significant to somebody. So stuck in the material or the Maya, right, which is earth, and angry, fire, because you don't see a way out of it, right? And like I said, some of what I gave you out of that other book is what I experienced in my outer reality, okay? The looking out the window. Yes, and the only way out is through, okay, the corridor or the gates, all right? You could also be dreaming of those things as well. So you could be in 12 steps, all right? But 12 steps addiction, which is tying back to the very beginning, because I was locked up and I ran into somebody I was locked up with. And she didn't look so hot, okay? And I'm sober as a gopher, all right? The only vice I have is this fucking nicotine vape, all right? So 12 steps addiction, 24 days, the initiation of obstacles / hurdles, all right? So count them, 24 days from now. All right, and I was also getting 3 weeks come through in my outer reality, which will go on members. So, yeah, if you're viewing this after the 24th, okay. Listen, this is for September, all right? The whole next month, all right? Yep, okay, so the Traveler's Handbook, right? And I was also seeing Exodus, all right? It's also a game, okay, where the player chooses the name, but the traveler's name is unknown. I think Matthew McConaughey plays the voice in that, all right? All right, they want me to look it up. I don't play games either, so all of these things were new to me when I was channeling. Handbook. Archetype entertainment. All right, so A Traveler's Guide to the 22nd Century. Write them timelines. I can't find the thing. Obviously, when I was researching this, I did it on my phone, and it's amazing how the information that pops up for you will be different depending on, right, your device. They're also showing me All right, your device, right? That tablet's older than my phone. Okay, they're also showing me, right, when your energy upgrades, or, yeah, you upgrade your energy or you get a higher voltage. All right, you don't want to use old wiring. Okay, so, yeah. Somebody's name could be Tony as well. So, hoo-wee. All right. All right, Sagittarius. Had a hiccup there. What's going on with you? You could be retouching something. Somebody here could be a photographer. Yeah, retouching something, making finishing touches. All right. Also, you are about to jump timelines. Okay. You're stuck in the in-between right now. Yeah. You know this though, Sagittarius and Leo. Okay. Insecure. These energies that are trying to keep you in this lower timeline are playing on your insecurities, all right? That throat chakra activation, okay? You're going to have to speak your truth and take your voice back. Oh, and envy. You could be combating these lower density energies, okay? This could be directed at you, or these could be one's own feelings, okay? Private relationship. This will be specific, okay? You could have met someone, or you could be seeing somebody, okay? And fake friends. Yeah, these are your fake friends and fulfilling a fantasy. Okay, the daydreaming. All right, I'm also seeing this as, okay, maybe you're in a private relationship. All right, maybe you secretly want to be in a relationship, or somebody wants to be in a relationship with you. These could be these energies trying to keep you bound to a lower timeline. But also, this could be same sex. All right. So, take it how it resonates, okay? We're going to leave these out. And they're telling me that I don't have to pull on these fake friends, because you're damn well aware of these fake friends, okay? Somebody could be getting blackmailed. That's a side note, okay? Which is why you're keeping them around, right? Keep your enemies closer. All right. My right eye and my temple started pounding there. You could be dealing with Aries energy, right? Fire. I cut the deck. We have reflection. I swear to God. Right? Looking out the window. The intellectual King of Mirrors. I'm seeing that as the daydream, the stinking thinking, okay? And I said this being stuck, okay? The air and the water aren't flowing easily like they should. They're showing me a beaver dam, all right? And it's because of your environment. So, envy, possessive, Four of Rings. Somebody could be jealous of a connection you have, or this is you, okay? This could be you, the person you're thinking about, or someone else in your energy, okay? Some of you guys are feeling this way towards another, okay? But you're keeping it a secret. And do you see how I said the emotions and the air is not flowing, okay? The heart's on lock. Insecure. Insecure. The Five of Rings. Listen, they just keep telling me that your insecurities are holding you back, because we have insecure here out of a deck, and out of this oracle deck we have insecure. and the fans. 21. Is the Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with a fixed, you could be this fixed sign, Leo, right? This reading is for Sagittarius and Leo placements. Taurus, Aquarius, or Scorpionic energy, okay? Some of you guys are stuck, okay? Not being able to be your real self, okay, because of these fans, okay? You're scared of what your family, friends, or society would think of you. Okay, some of you guys, this is about your spiritual gifts. All right, private relationship. I'm hearing the name Brian, Raina, Jeremy, Jeremiah, Cora. Private relationship. They don't want to use this. And sent home. Some of you guys, all right, yeah, 16, Tower, Scorpionic energy. Some of you guys, all right, somebody put a self-sabotaged here, right, in your head. The 8 of Mirrors, and I did say seeing 888. And somebody has 889 in their area code or their social security number, okay? Sent home and in your head. Somebody here, okay, either sabotaged a connection, right? Or they were ashamed of it, or they were ashamed. Somebody here is ashamed of how they acted in this connection. And blindsided. 9 of Mirrors, blindsided. There goes that fear, okay? Fear of yeah, somebody's negative self-talk, but fear of how others would view, okay? Yeah, somebody here is in their head and they're scared, okay, that they won't get another shot with this, all right? Or if this is talking about a dream or something that you would like to manifest, yeah, caring too much about what other people. Somebody here is clinging, like I said, clinging on too much to the material, the Maya. Yeah, somebody here doesn't want to let go of some sort of material attachment. Okay, this is a comfort zone. Okay, staying in one's own comfort zone, even if that means staying with a karmic family, a karmic partner. Okay, it's what you've always known, and it's easier. All right, it's easier at the time, but I'm telling you, it's not easier. You may think that it's easier, but that karma, right? The Saturn that came out, the numbing of the hands and the middle finger is what I felt. Yeah, Saturn. Yeah, this has been happening for a long time. All right. Somebody here is going through karma. Okay. I mean, do we want to learn the lesson, or do we want to keep going through karma the rest of our lives? All right. If you're called to do something, you're meant to awaken. All right. You're just going to keep getting your butt kicked. Okay. Until you do fulfill your purpose, what you came here to do. All right, these attachments. All right, at the end of the day, somebody here needs to zoom out. Okay, the looking out the window. All right, somebody here is too focused on the Maya or too zoomed in to a so-called problem, whatever the case may be. And at the end of the day, we are all just right, spheres of energy. Okay, spheres of energy. Okay. And this is an avatar. Fulfilling a fantasy. Why is this here? All right. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfilled. Contentment. Pleasure. This is about your wish fulfillment, okay? This is about your true happiness.
And somebody here, which is really sad, is too scared to go after it. Okay, their insecurities are holding them back. Integrating, okay, from union, from spiritual union. All right, which happens on the inside first. All right. The spiritual union, okay, is when both parts, that inner marriage, the alchemy happens within, okay, and then it ripples to the outer reality. All right, your wish fulfillment is to be in union, okay, with your divine counterpart. All right, but the fears are holding you back. Trust in divine time, and divine time is definitely at play in the clock, right? Saturn rules time. The karma, the lessons have to be learned and integrated first, okay? The next 24 days, okay? Really save this reading and come back to it over time, okay? Because it's going to play out, all right? This could be past, present, and future, but for a lot of you, this is the cycle that you're going through right now, all right? This is a quantum reading, okay? And pieces of it will resonate, and more over time will resonate more. Okay, you could hear a song and be triggered to come back here. You'll be like, oh shit, let me go back to that reading. That happens to me all the time. Also, the Libra reading, I ran a red light today. And I was talking about that. I did it on the Libra reading. Right? Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, somebody gave somebody some bad advice here as well. I ran a red light on an accident today. It was on purpose the first time, but it took me back to the Libra reading. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. The same laws of physics, all right, that apply to others don't apply to you. You're about to make a quantum leap. All right. What was on the bottom of this? Back to it. Period. Reflection. Somebody's spiritual gift here is that they're able to astral travel. They're able to remote view, just like I am. And it's like you're getting teased by this higher timeline. Spirit is dangling this higher timeline like a carrot, okay, to get you to make this quantum leap. All right, so they want me to get one of these, all right, and then we're going to do the soul whispers. I will not be doing the extended on this tonight because I am drained. Okay, I've literally been channeling. You could be meditating, but you guys, confession. I'll set in quiet, all right, which is, like meditating, but I'm always in a meditative state. I do not have to set for hours and meditate. All right, Sagittarius. Shallow grave. You could be dreaming. Like I said, caves, go back to the beginning. Also, the labyrinth. I don't know if I said this, but the labyrinth reading will go with this as well. You miss someone. 29. 29 condenses or goes to an 11, which is a prime. It's a master number. All right. Scorpionic energy. Right. Transformation, death, and transformation. The alchemy. They want you to get an amulet or a talisman. Okay, it'll help ground you. Somebody's yelling outside. You could be arguing with somebody. Okay, that activation. You could be not. I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to hold whatever this is. Maybe this is resentment. Okay, I'm also getting a situation where the more that somebody stays in this karmic situation, be it family, lover, business, friend, okay, the more tension is building and the more resentment of this person from keeping you from your destiny and your soul's calling and your true heart's desire. It feels like a fucking prison, doesn't it? Yeah, somebody here shaking, mad. All right. I'm seeing somebody slam a car door and speed off. All right. I'm seeing somebody yell. I'm seeing a masculine, yell. You know, give somebody the bird. Okay. Tell them where to go. Okay. In a deep, roar. All right. Roar. Leo energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody throw belongings right at the car too as they're leaving. Don't get yourself in trouble, all right? Speak your truth and get up out of there. Shallow grave message, you miss someone. This beautiful young woman is missing someone deeply, and she knows perhaps for the first time what it is to lose someone. Missing someone can be very hard. It feels like a physical ache, and our hearts can indeed be broken because we humans have the capacity to connect like no other in the universe. We love, and we love so deeply that love can continue even when the form we loved is no longer with us. Somebody here recently went through a passing too. That won't be for all of you. That will be for some of you. Or this was in the past, and this person's passing, okay, took your complete life over. All right, this could have been where this addiction stemmed from. All right, you could have carried this hurt and you could inherited this person's demons as well. That happened to me. I've been widowed since I was 22 years old, and I did not completely heal, and I mean heal, okay, until about 5 years ago. So, yeah, back to the we are just spheres of energy, all right, in consciousness. Energy never dies, okay, and when you realize that, you become detached from the Maya or the material. Go back to the beginning. All right. I don't get upset at that. Okay. Because I know what's beyond the veil. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Even when the form is no longer with us. If you have received this card and are reading, it is time to acknowledge just how deeply you have yearned for someone's return and how much that person's love has affected you. That being could be a friend, a pet, a loved one, or grandparent or parent who is left. And missing this is so strong. It sometimes is a physical hurt. There is a deep sadness here, and it cannot be eased by denying its presence. And listen, and if that's the case as well, okay, or if this is an ex or something like this, I had to get rid of all belongings, okay. That's an energetic cord attachment, okay, and it keeps them bound, okay, especially if it's a sadness that you're attaching when you think about that object, and it brings deep sadness. If you have pictures hanging up, it's just not good to keep around. I took all my photos over to my mom's house, my photo albums, to put up, for when my, daughter's ready for them or whatever. But all that shit had to go. All right. I'm talking, I had fucking $2,000 Louis Vuitton purses and all that shit. They all had to go. I had a 3-carat diamond ring, solitaire ring from my wedding. It had to go. All of it went. And I did not pass it down to my daughter because I don't want her to inherit that curse, right? So, yep, the art of detachment. And you can't pay me to take an heirloom, okay? I don't want none of it, okay? Yeah, there's a deep sadness here. Somebody needs to go through their house, okay, and connect to the energy that them objects holds. Somebody here has the amulet as well, the talisman. Somebody here could have an accursed object as well. So, yeah, if this is an ex and you shared a bed, all right, get rid of the mattress, okay? Yeah. Anywho, there's a deep sadness here, and it cannot be eased by denying its presence. And once this is done, you can put what's missing to rest and visit from time to time. But know that you have been truthful with yourself, and that your sadness will change and be a part of your life's beauty, not its pain. Exactly. They all play a character in the evolution of our soul. Okay, you can turn even the most the saddest memory or the most painful memory into something beautiful. This is bringing me back to the time where all of my heartbreaks and hurts, okay, Spirit was showing me flashbacks, but they were all good things, okay, and it was from the higher vantage point, and they were showing me that it was my love story with me, okay. It is a time to let something go, but before you do, let's take a moment to acknowledge what this is for you. Know that this has meant so much, and that by returning it to the past rather than yearning for it in the present, you are creating a future that has, and I said stuck, between your world and mine, we'll go with this as well, and the Aries reading, stuck between two worlds, greater freedom to it. There are opportunities for fresh start all the time. Every day, in a sense, gives you a clear slate. For you, this sense of starting over is immensely important after you have grieved. You need to feel that something has been laid to rest and will no longer trespass in the present. Life is kind of like that. So much of what happens isn't about what's actually happening, but thankfully you will blossom and grow from the fresh relationships and love after mourning this lost one. This will be a very specific message as well. All right. Let me go back to this before I forget, if it's close, right? The emotional part, keeping it on lockdown, okay, and keeping this locked away in your heart is preventing the flow of energy. All right. Also, if this was a soulmate or a partner that you lost, okay, somebody here met another version of this person, okay, and or met somebody that reminded them, okay, of this person. If you're looking at it through the Maya or the material or the 3D aspect, someone reminded you of this person. All right, but if we're looking at it from a higher vantage point, with those with eyes to see, if you see energy, okay, you met an alternate version of this person, okay, where they're alive, healthy, and doing good, okay. The highest timeline. All right. We'll get into that on members, okay, how that works. Divination message: sentimentality, holding on to the past, idealizing the past, refusing, not allowing yourself to get over a breakup with a friend, a move to a new town, a faded romance, parents who have divorced, or something you are convinced that you must have back in order to be happy again. Mourning for what was and what you feel should have been. Very deep sadness, and yet this experience has been of great value. It is time to move on and to place all of that to rest. Working with the element of earth is most beneficial when this card, bury the stuff, right? And fairy come to visit you. You may wish to plant a memory tree, something earthy and growing that changes to commemorate your lost loved one. As it grows and changes, you will heal, and memories will be sweet and sad without bitterness and pain. The earth takes form and changes them and gives back to us what we let go of in new forms, and they do. It is time for you to stop hanging on so sadly to which has long passed. Mourn and then come back to us ready to live again. And I'm not downplaying anybody's grief or what they've went through, okay? I'm sending you love, light, and healing, okay? Because quite literally, I hit another wave of an awakening, okay? And my guides pushed me into it, right? And it quite literally took me like 16 years, the tower, right? 16 years to heal from and realize actually what is going on, okay? The veil was completely lifted, all right? And I was able to see things in a whole new perspective. Taurus, this perspective shift changes everything. We'll go with this as well as the Hunger Games, okay? So, yeah. Leo and Sag. Marriage. A marriage meant to elevate your soul. You will marry in this lifetime. Experience in oneness in marriage. Some of you guys, this is that union that I was talking about that happens inside first. Some of you guys, this was your marriage. Take it how it resonates. Warrior spirit. Relentless commitment to challenges. Approaches life as a personal battle. Here to master your forceful nature. And I did see somebody blowing up. All right. Karmic bonds. A pre-birth agreement to fulfill uncomfortable and binding relationships. Identify them and break free. Unconscious, not awake, unawareness of self. Prefer familiarity of unconsciousness. Asleep, but think you're awake. You are nodding in and out in between worlds, okay? If we are doing the envy, okay? What other card was that? If we're doing envy, okay, we're hiding who we are, and we're insecure, okay? That's no consciousness. So I have somebody here that bobs in and out, okay? The other one feels safer and it's more comfortable because it's what you've always known. Lucky star, born with good luck, right? Jupiter. Things come naturally and effortlessly, more likely to get lucky in life. And go watch the Hunger Games. Your guides are about to cash in, okay? You have to, that quantum leap, okay? They're the 12 steps, okay? They need you to take those. Count them, 24 days, okay? 24 days from now, all right? They need you to take that step, all right? And your guides are willing to cash in their good dharma, okay, to help you, right? When you think about the Hunger Games, go watch that reading, all right, that I did. How these millionaires, okay, they send supplies, okay, to their person, yeah, who they're backing or whatever. It's exactly like that, all right, except it's energy, and it takes them a lot of energy to manifest here in this low ass density, okay. All right, so Sagittarius and Leo, okay? Like I said, go check to see what's in your 9th house. See what house your Jupiter's in. Yeah, see what's in your 5th house. Self-compassion. What do you need right now? What do you long to hear from others? Write 3 well wishes to yourself by filling in the blank. May I be here for myself unconditionally. Close your eyes and say them slowly to yourself. Somebody here is still going through their guilt and shame, but also you don't need any of this from others, okay? You need to learn how to validate one's own self. Somebody here relies on validations from others, okay? Forgiveness letter. Go watch that Virgo reading. Forgiveness letter. To forgive is not to forget. It does not excuse the offender, but it can ease your anger and hurt. Write a letter to the person who has wronged you. Express how you've been affected. Store the letter away. And right at the end of the day, everybody's in charge of their own thoughts, feelings, emotions, and deeds. All right. You're not responsible for what another feels. Okay. Well, you made me feel this way. No, you made your triggers, okay? The fact that I triggered you, okay? Nobody makes you feel any type of way, all right? Accountability. Savoring. To savor is to notice and relish, but also, right, I can't be around unconscious people, okay? It's draining to my force field, and I'm not going to allow them to feed off of me. But also, if you do absorb too much of the other, okay, and you don't like the way that their energy makes you feel, stay away from them. It's as simple as that. Okay, nobody's forced to be around anybody. And if this is like, an ex who you have children with, all right, well, you can call them people and set up, dates where you can set up ways where you don't have to deal with the other parent at all, okay? To savor is to notice and relish. Ways to savor the moment. Owning your accomplishments, expressing gratitude, and right, we did that in the beginning. Okay, thank your guides. Luxuriating in physical comforts, and somebody here is filling voids in the Maya. Marveling with wonder. Pick a way to savor something today. Repeat for at least a week. And somebody here needs to withdraw from the other, okay, and quit relying upon the validation of the other. Or I always say stay away from people, okay, that if they depend on you for their own joy and happiness, they're feeding off of you because they have none in their own energy, okay? Yeah. Y'all, this is why I'm single, okay? Because I don't got no time. I don't, All right. Pick a way to see, yeah. Repeat for a week. And somebody here needs to practice the art of self-care and learning how to self-regulate and be this on one's own, okay? Somebody here has a hard time being alone. You guys, I'm always alone. I like it that way. Yeah, because people like this that I was saying, they're draining, and I don't have patience for it. Okay, don't draw your yeah. Somebody should bring joy and happiness into your life, but one shouldn't be dependent on you for that. Great. Earth is like a giant terrarium, right? A giant dome. It's self-regulating. Go watch my universe reading as well. Somebody drives a Benz. I'm hearing a big-bodied Benz. First quarter. In this phase, the moon is 50% lit, with the sun illuminating its right side. The name first quarter comes from the fact that the moon is a quarter way through its Earth orbit. This phase brings growth and understanding to the lessons of the new moon, and it can also test your commitment to those lessons. The first quarter moon is a perfect time to reassess your intentions and decide what parts of your plans need to be revised. People born under this phase are typically passionate and action-oriented. And baby, listen, I was completely just drained. And listen, when I'm standing here in my purpose and I'm channeling for the collective, okay, these are supposed to be, okay, readings that are going to help you heal and, you know, help you touch into your own personal intuition, get on your path, okay, and shadow work. All right, I really don't focus on a whole lot of love, although I know people like that, which is what the all signs are for. But yeah, okay, the lessons. All right, let's go back to that. This phase brings growth and understanding to the lessons of the new moon, and it also is a test to your commitment to those lessons. And let's rewind it a bit. Let's go back to going back to the beginning, right? This Mercury retrograde hit you hard, right? And also, if any of this is resonating, feel free to join members. I will get the extended on this tomorrow, okay? With more channeled messages. So, integrating the lessons. So let's go back. The 12 steps, all right? 24 days, the initiation of obstacles and hurdles. Okay, so you do have a test coming up, okay? Yep, through the 12th through the 24th, okay? But you have to take those steps, all right? Once you take those steps, your guides are going to come in, okay? And help you and bless you, all right? And remember, you are not the name that they gave you. The reading, yeah, right. The traveler's name is unknown. And the reading that I did, Becoming No One, will also go with this, okay? So Sagittarius and Leo, that is what I have for you, okay? I'm not going, I will get one of these, okay? Like I said, the throat chakra activation, taking back your voice. Star gathering, stars align, remembering home and soul family. One more. Ooh. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. In between worlds, right? Inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. This is about the self, right? Your identity. And Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Take back your voice. All right. Let's look at the chat. Yeah, it's been a long time since I, yeah, they had me on it today. Hey all. Aw, thank you so much, Taylor. We got 2 Taylors in the house. Okay. This is going to remind me as well. Okay. The double Taylor. All right. What did I do with that little book? All right. So, if you feel guided, join members. Like I said, I'm going to make the $5 holler tier where I do the extended versions of these readings. When I do them, I will kick them over there. All right, so in the extended version of this Sagittarius reading, okay, when I was channeling these messages, I was listening to Dirty K, somebody's initial could be K, by Kodak Black, and if you go look at the lyrics to that, okay, I know it's backwards, but in the beginning he says Taylor. So there will be messages over there for you ladies. Where are we at, Dawn or Taylor? Hello, hello. Hi, Steph. I'm glad you joined members again. Aw, thank you, Steph. Listen, I love you guys. I love you girls. I really appreciate all of you guys and gentlemen that tune in, for showing up for these messages, for showing up for your soul tribe, for showing up for the collective. Okay, you're showing up for your higher self and your guides when you're listening to these downloads from spirit and your guides. Okay, it's really appreciated, and thank you guys for all your love and support. All, baby, you know girl. Girl, you know I love you. All right, I wouldn't be able to do near as much as what I do without you. Okay, all you are my rock. All right, yeah. Life has been so busy. August, September are just a lot. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, they are, Steph. They are for me too, Steph. I live in Virgo season in my house. Yeah, you do all. I've been feeling so overwhelmed the last few weeks. It's gonna get better, Steph. Listen, it is. So this energy is gonna lift a little bit after the 25th of this month. Aw says, welcome everyone watching. If it resonates, please hit the like button. Yes, subscribe if you feel like it, share in the chat comments, or share this video if you feel like it. It's free, yes. I appreciate you guys hitting that like button, okay? It pushes the algorithm out to further viewers, and sharing it to people that might need it, okay? It really does help, okay? I feel like this camera needs to be closer. The further away I get, the more it distorts. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it distorts my upper lip. How are you at Taylor? And Taylor, Tay. Weirdly enough, I resonated with the whole looking out the window, lost in thoughts thing. And I'm good just shuffling cards as a fidget for my ADHD right now. I love it, Taylor. My husband calls it staring into the middle distance when I do it, Taylor. Nice. Yes, the cards are good for helping anchor in for me too. Yes, you guys, I'm really going to try to crack down on getting the rest of these cards done. Taylor, you don't know this yet, but I'm working on a tarot deck, and I do have plenty of oracle decks that me and all are going to try to get out there, man. Yes, if you feel comfortable, go ahead and claim your messages. One message might even resonate with more than one person, and that's normal. Absolutely. My temple is hurting too, and I'm looking out the window. The cards agree. I love the new deck and the old. Me too. The new old deck. You don't have to chat, share unless you want to, but here's a warm hello either way. I promise we don't bite first. If any of this is resonating, please leave a little love. We want to learn it. Focusing on a problem. Aw, yeah, makes sense. If this one super resonates, definitely save it to a private playlist for yourself. How we just said the same thing at the same time. That's them airwaves, aw. The same laws of physics don't. All has so kindly posted a lot of the links that I've channeled. Looking out the window is kind of like meditating, right? Yes, it is. Some Reiki cord cutting. I will be updating a Reiki video soon. When my cousin was killed, it took over a decade for my aunt and uncle to finally let him go. They shredded everything. I took one thing home, but only because I didn't own any of his. You know, Taylor, that item, it didn't affect you the way that it did them, and I totally resonate, yeah, with doing that. Behind her world and mind. He was my oldest cousin, and I didn't spend much time with him. I was the one who had to shred everything. You are the rock. It's sweet you kept something of his as a loving memento. Don, you are remote viewing me because I just put the link up, the above link, and then deleted it. Should have trusted my intuition. Members link. Thank you for putting that. Yeah, if anybody wants to join members, while this live chat is going, all has so kindly put that. You have a test coming up. All I had to hear was that. Well, what makes sense considering what my North Node is, yes. Or you activated your throat chakra, spoke words of wisdom, and let it be. Absolutely. Also, the Sagittarius reading, I haven't said it in this one, but it's channeled in the extended version of this. All the things they said running through your head, yeah. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. If you don't already have your natal chart, you can get it for free at Astro Cafe. Yes, I've been using them for years, you guys. If you'd like to contact Dawn about a private natal chart or other reading, please email. Yes, the email is divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. I do read the emails, okay? I read all your comments, and I do answer back. Also, you can purchase a private reading on Venmo. Yeah, it's $50 a half an hour, all right, and $100 an hour. If it runs over a little bit, that's okay. I usually don't trip Tater Chip. Yeah, if you're a member, you indefinitely get 10% off. So if you're a member, you will pay $45 for a half an hour and or $90 for an hour. Yes, you need to put out your handwritten decks. I do. We need to get this all figured out, all the things they said. So, yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys showing up for the messages. Ways to pay: Cash App, Darkest Birth of the Dawn, and Venmo. Thank you for putting that all. Woo. You guys, I will try to do an all signs. It may be Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, there it goes. There's Sunday probably, most likely. At least, yeah, we may do like half of an all signs. But I will be extending this on members, alright, and I am going to finish the signs on bronze tier. We've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half of the zodiac done. Okay, and when we add the Sag and the Leo, which I already have one posted for Leo already, that I done a few days ago. Yeah, we're almost done with that round. Okay, so I love you guys. We want to learn it. So I love you guys so much. You guys, I'm going to eat some dinner and yeah, curl up in bed. I'm back at it tomorrow. I work a double tomorrow, you guys, so I will probably do that extended version in the morning. Okay, but yeah, I work a double tomorrow, and then yeah, I work for a little bit on Saturday. So this week is a super busy week. So take care of yourselves, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace, love, and light.